Belizeans in Belize and around the world. Stay tuned to the #1 talk show, Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza for reliable information, dependable talk shows, breaking news, and the most impacting topics of discussion. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza on Power FM, Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. Let your voice be heard. Call 671-224 or text 661-2721 or visit our website www.powerfm955belize.com. Start your morning with Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. And get informed.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Cuando son ya las 7:48 minutos, las 7:48. Buenos días, Orange Walk, buenos días, Corozal, buenos días, Belize. Good morning to you. Buitibinafi. Malupkin. Manin. Y gracias siempre por la fiel sintonía. Orinjoak, good morning to you. Una vez más, buenos días, good morning. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Gracias por estar con nosotros esta mañana aquí en lo que es el 95.5. Estamos aquí un poco, parece que hay un poco de sed esta mañana. It's Friday, TGIFPD. Thanks God it's Friday, it's PD. So many things are going on. And I am telling you, this is a serious issue. Serious issue this morning. So morning once again to each and every one of you. To all those who are on Power Hits Radio 95.5, good morning. a los que se encuentran, esta mañana igualmente en lo que es Power Internet Radio en www.powerfm955belize.com. Los que se encuentran en lo que es el Facebook esta mañana, good morning to all Facebookers. Morning Miss B, morning Miss Maria, morning each and every one of you. Y también los que se encuentran en lo que es el YouTube. Thank you as well, YouTubers. Thank you for being with us this morning. You know, as we continue to press, you know, and again yesterday we had a nice chat in regards to sugarcane. And the sugarcane always is something very important for the North, you know, and as we continue to share that, and we also touch a little bit about crime, you know, también del crimen, you know, so much things are going on in Belize, you know, and I think that these things were happening from ever since, you know, las cosas que pasan. But the only thing is that now, because of the technology that we have, then we are seeing more stuff, you know, a woman being sprayed with some kind of sprayer on her face, you know, man brandishing his weapon, you know, and I believe there are certain things. Hay cosas que yo creo que las policías y el medio de comunicación, especially the media got a lot to do with a lot of stuff that happens on the real that happens with the police, like trying to bring down pressure on the police. You know, if you know, once I want to see this, you know, I really want to see this. If you are out there and you have a gun on you, you have a licensed firearm, you know, and somebody wants to come and threaten you. You know, somebody, at some point, maybe you reach into an argument. Maybe it could be because of driving, because of something, but you have a licensed firearm, you know, and then and then it start to get aggressive. You know, it start to get aggressive. You know, I will say this, you know, and if you have a firearm, you're not going to find a piece of stick. You're not going to find a piece of stone. You know, you're gonna pull out your firearm, and you might even engage it to show that, you know, back off, because, you know, I have a firearm. And just doing so, then the media who captures it will see now that you are brandishing your firearm, you are taking out. No, you have to. Today, the criminal world have bigger thing than what they are giving you license for. El mundo criminal tiene fieros más grandes de lo que te están dando licencia. Cuando un hombre están entrando, dos personas están entrando en argumentos, and a man takes out a gun, and that man pulls out his gun to say, you know what, well, back off. I'm not going to pick up 2 rocks by my hand and tell you no back off because you no still want come. I'm not going to find a piece of stick and tell you no back off because you no still want come. I'm not going to have a machete because you no still want come. But if you see that I pull out my 9mm and I crank my Glock, and I say, oh no, back off, and if you no still come, then I have to let go a warning shot. And if you no still come, then that is what a man have to do, what he has to do. But sometimes when they back off, and Belize is funny, I want to say this. Voy a decir esto porque Belize es un país cabrón cuando viene con la ley. Belize is funny when it comes to the law. Let us say I am going inside a store. I am going inside a store, And I meet Miss Barbara McLaughlin at the store, and Miss Barbara wants to go and buy um, um, potato. Let's say she wants to go and buy potato. There is one bag of potato in the bin, but she's also watching the oranges, watching the tomatoes, she's watching the habaneros, but she needs potato. And now I know that potato is a bit scarce, so they are tell me, hurry, go check on the potato. So now I will go hurrying to the potato stand, to the vegetable stand, and let's say Miss Barbara McLaughlin's shopping cart is right over the potato stand. She wants potato too. So what I will do, I will ask her for the little excuse and grab the bag of potato. And when she sees now that I'm holding the bag of potato, she will grab the potato too and say, no, 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 no. I there first and I want this potato. I said, Mom, I don't get the potato already. I go shopping for potato. And then there a back and forth starts. And we start hauling the potato, the bag of potato, and bam, maybe the potato bust. And when the potato bust, bam, Miss Barbara backs me. And when Miss Barbara backs me now, sometimes then weak man, every action brings a reaction. And bam, I backs Miss Barbara too. But now people, they hear the commotion and the noise and people, they run. People, they come now. And people, they come with their phone. All right? People don't they take out their phone. So they never take when Miss Barbara backs me. But they get when I backs Miss Barbara back. Hi, hi, hi. No, they take that to the media. Sonny Biza hits an old lady at a shop fighting for potatoes, and this he push out the cart out of the way and he gone, and because he big and strong, it's chance a golden citizen and blam blam blam, and then the police will come after Sonny. You see how he escalate? You see how things happen? You see how it happened, how it really happened, but you see how the media would paint it. You know how the media will put it, and the media will say, you know what, it's Sonny Biza, young man, big and strong, chance a golden citizen. Poor Miss B. You shall say that one kind lady, who when you ask that lady for one piece of pie, that lady always will give you. If you go wrong and you ask her for some food, that lady will give you one nice, loving lady. Ooh, I know say how that chances Sonny Biza would have gone and hit that golden citizen, kind and loving lady. And then they tell you, go press charges, Miss B. Go to the police. Go to the police. We got evidence. Go to the police. And there Miss Barbara goes to the police station and files in a report. After he done backs Sonny, after he done tear up my potato and he drop on the ground, and I know the police will come after me. The police will come after me because they will show them evidence showing that Sonny is hitting Miss B, but they never did show when Miss B hit Sonny. They never show the entire picture. But then Channel 5 one cut and paste where breaking news put. Then Channel 7 one cut and paste where Channel 5 do. Then Corozal do go cut and paste, and the next one cut and paste, and the next one cut and paste, and the next one want cut and paste, and then they're going to talk to some witnesses, and then going to talk to Miss Maria Cocom because she was at the shop. Hi, Miss Maria, did you see what has happened? Yes, I see it. I saw it. That big, strong man taking advantage of a golden citizen. He doesn't have no respect. Yes. I think that the long arms of the law supposed to take care of him. You see how we gone? You see how we gone? This is what happens. This is what happens when their thing occur. So I just want to see that sometimes we gotta be very careful. All right, we gotta be very, very careful, and see exactly what really transpired. We not got no evidence. Sometimes when you go to the man, they know for when you go to the man there for when you go to the man there for what you call the thing again. Forget the cameras. Forget the cameras. Then you see Sandy Bizer know they got a Miss B and say, Miss B, you know what? I'm sorry, and never mean for those days, but make we know we got a court and then kind of thing, we could settle this and settle that. The attorney will call you, offer you only $10,000, make it done. So one bag of potato don't cost me 10,000. And that is exactly what happens. So I just they say this, right, because then I want to realize things out there. I always have no crazy people. Belize does not have no crazy people. I want to say this, and this is truth. Belize don't have no crazy people. Make I tell you one story. I want to tell you one story right now about a true thing that happened. This is a true thing that happened. I want to tell you one story. Ustedes creen que cuando nosotros vemos a gente vamos a decir, ves a Sunny está loco. Sunny the crazy man. And because maybe I am a special person, I have a little problem. I'm not a quick learner. Maybe I can't read. I never gone to school. I never get the attention that I needed that maybe the rich folks could do. So they will say, oh, he's a crazy man. That's what they will say. Oh, he's not a crazy person. He's not a crazy man. They don't say he mentally ill. He say, no, he's crazy. Él está loco. Walking on the streets, doing this, doing that. But people will always, oh, that's a crazy man. That's a crazy man. No pay no mind. Well, it happened so that this young man, they always labeled him, identified him, as being mentally ill. So they call him a loco. A loco. So a loco, they say, don't know. And three friends got a puncture in his car. Three of them got punctured. And they're fixing they want to fix the puncture when they conscious now. Bam! No spare wheel. They didn't bring a spare wheel. Shucks, no tenemos spare wheel. Pero vamos a quitarlo. So they jack up the pickup. Le ponieron el jack, alzaron el pickup, le quitaron la llanta, they take off the wheel, they punctured the wheel, and they waited. There comes a pickup. Viene un pickup, paran el pickup. ¿A dónde vas? En el pueblo. Voy a darme un ride allá por Pérez, no conseguí mi puncture y quiero componer mi llanta. Vamos, porque yo voy a pasar mero enfrente de Pérez. Jump 3 away, jump in at the pickup, and we lock up the pickup. And we see the crazy man say, loco, ahorita vamos a venir, cuida la camioneta. Te voy a traer tu coca. Loco, those are good. I want to get me coke, so I want to mind your truck. And this is what happened, you know. This is a true story. I know they tell no one true story. So now, the guy, the three friends, they got a tongue. And when they come back now, when the three friends come back, when two friends come back, one never did come back. One never come back. So when they come down now, they take down the spare wheel, the wheel that they repaired, la llanta que repararon, lo pusieron en la camioneta. Ahora los tornillos, they want the nuts. Why? Then they look wrong, they whoop in the pickup, then look behind the pickup, and the man said, boy, ¿sabes qué? El otro cuate lo llevó, boy. Yo creo que lo dejó en la pana del pickup. Man, they start to argue and cuss up because no, they no got the nuts. And the loco, they drink a coke, no, because they bring a loco coke and he they drink a coke. He they take a leak coke, no, and he they laugh. And now the two friends are getting irritated because el loco they laugh. So no, they say, pues hay que regresar en el pueblo. Hay que regresar en el pueblo y vamos a comprar tornillos. Vamos a comprar los tornillos para el pick-up porque no tenemos. Pues quita uno para muestra. They must take off one so that we can carry the sample at the shop. And we not buy the wrong thing. So then take off one. They take off one nut. And then the wheat. And then the loco, they laugh. I say, ¿a dónde van? ¿A dónde van? El loco tele. El loco hace, ¿a dónde van? Dice, vamos a comprar tornillos para la llanta. And they're waiting about 1 hour pass. And when we pick up, they come and they start the pick up. He say, hey. You say, uno de say that I'm crazy. Ustedes dicen que yo estoy loco. Pero ustedes están más locos que yo. Say, uno more crazier than me. Dijo, uno going with a tongue. Forget, why you not take off one nut from the wheel, one nut from the wheel, and one nut from the next wheel, and you tighten the wheel with 3 nuts. Uno do it in our triangle shape, and uno carry uno pick up slowly. And as soon as uno reach in a tongue, uno go to the shop, and then uno buy the missing nuts uno want. The two friends look at each other and say, de veras, nosotros estamos más locos que este hombre porque no podemos pensar. You see, sometimes we misjudge things. Sometimes we misjudge what happened. So this morning, I just want to share that sometimes people not crazy. People do things in reactions. People do things when they feel that they're back there to the wall. And that's the real thing. This is the truth. What happens to people? So I am serious. I am serious about it. And it's just the media. The media would turn things around. The media would do things. The media would always pressure this. Look at this. You know. Again, yesterday I saw a post of a young man, and I have to do this press. I read Press Kaduga just came in with the Amandala, and the Amandala headlines is fuel prices, pressure. Everyone is taking a hit. This is what the Amandala is saying. Fuel prices, the pressure, everyone is taking a hit. You know, yesterday I was reading a post on Facebook, and a young man said, things really bad in Belize, things hard in Belize because of fuel pressure. But there are concerts after concerts after concerts, and for going $200, VIP $400. And then got one next kind of Pino, extra VIP where you can meet the artist and talk with the artist, $1,000. things bad, I believe, things bad. Sometimes when you got a Facebook and you dey look for a Facebook picture, boy, you see all kind of black label, blue label. You could say yeah, show off what they drink. Blue label, black label. Watch a ribeye steak, they sizzle, and things bad. Make I tell you something. Things not bad a damn thing, yeah? Sometimes people just want to overspend what they don't have. What Belize needs is management. How to manage your money. How to manage your money, press. You understand? See, press don't come already and when I done this show, you tell me I want tacos for Cheng, or I want waffle, or I want but he not they worry about the $6. He not they worry about the $3 juice. He not they worry about that $10. He just want. You understand? I know I can't handle it, but for make I please her, I want Karen go buy waffles and thing, and he not they get none today. Today the bread and butter or coffee. We know we can't afford it. And sometimes we want to try hang with hat higher than we head. This is the true thing where they happen in Belize. Man, you go that then shops and you see how people are shopping and the amount of junk that they are buying, the amount of chips. Watch a 1 liter bottle of coffee the other day. I say, want to buy one, two. It's almost like $8 for a Snickers coffee. Just imagine Snickers coffee, a Kit Kat coffee. It's and these are the things that the broke Belizean people are buying. The broke Belizean people going to see a $200 concert. The broke Belizean people playing for a $5,000 football game. The broke Belizean people, they got next one will be 6,000 a Corozal, 5,000 a Ridgewack, 6,000 a Belmopan. Never hear about any games, Gregsy Jones. When did you hear that Gregsy Jones they play for a $6,000 game? When did you hear that back then that we were playing for those? No, hear it. But things are bad. When you go, how much one bear and the bear swallowed by? $5 for a bellikin. $5 for a bellikin and $6 and bellikin and sold out. Leaving a walking space, things bad. You understand? Things bad. Things are bad in Belize. But don't worry. But no, things bad. But I have never seen Belize prospering like how they prosper right now. People just they talk bull. I tell you. People are just talking bull. Yes. Just like America. Just like Belize. If you live on lifestyle and you can't change your lifestyle, you are in a problem. I say Teresa put one nice thing there, Miss B, and she was saying about people who are saying they cannot afford their mortgage. There was a lady who saying they cannot afford a mortgage. She was going to sell her house and go and rent. The mortgage she was paying was $2,000 a month mortgage, and the house, that 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom house that she was going to rent, is almost cost $2,000 too. So what she do? She better stay at the house because they continue paying the house because they're gonna stay for her instead of going to rent. The next man said, "Why?" He said, "Right now, they make more money. He's making more money today what he was making 5 years ago. He's making more money, and he's making more, and he's noticing that nothing in a debit card. It live with credit card, and that's how I am living too. I live with my credit card. I don't live with no debit card. I use my credit card, and when in a month come, I pay my credit card, and I use the credit card again. I am living by the Belize bank. And this is real. And until I saw that, Miss B, I said, man, something wrong with you, Sonny. How comes you there live with credit card? I did not realize it until I saw the post that Tirsa put on her page, that I am living on credit card. I am, if they give a salary of $10 an hour to a person who cannot manage money, it is not enough. If you give a person $8, $10 an hour, $100 a day, it is still not enough. Once you don't have management, Tosh Burgos once told my dad, no es cuánto dinero haces, es cuánto dinero puedes cuidar. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you can mine, how much you can manage your money. That's what Don Tosh Burgos told my dad. You see, we grew very poor. And I always told my mom that the day I grow up, one thing I swear I will never do, Miss B, is hit a woman. Una cosa que yo crecí, y yo vi que mi mamá crecimos en un hogar donde había violencia doméstica, domestic violence. And I saw my dad hitting my mom. And I promised that the day I find my partner, I promise I will never hit her. It has 34 years in my marriage, 34 years, and it doesn't matter what. I will never ever, I cannot even picture it of hitting a woman. I rather pick up the keys and walk away. I know my wife has noticed it. That the moment we start to argue, I will just go to the key holder, grab my key, and the first thing I tell me, run! Run! Because that's all where you're good for, run! I know they stand up and fight. I will not stand up and fight. So that not they happen. All right? And the next thing is that I want to provide for my family the very best that I never get. And so I would do anything for my family. I would provide the best for my family. I want the best for me. That's what I'm looking for every day. And doing so, sometimes we overspend. We buy things that we do not need. You know, the other day I got my storeroom, and I have nearly about $2,000 or $3,000 out of stuff that I have bought, that brand new, that I am not using. You know, I ordered the other day, I ordered one set of spindles for my lawnmower. When the thing come, it's the wrong parts. They told me send it back. When I tried to send it back, it may cost me almost $200 to send it back, and it cost me $375 to come to Belize. And I can't do it. Can't. Better left it there, save some money, and order our next one. And when it come, the same number, make sure I put all the correct numbers, and I send it, and then buy it and make sure that the same numbers are when it comes at the wrong thing again. Amazon just send the wrong stuff. Well, people in America, if they receive it and it is wrong, people in America hurry change it. But to come here to Belize and to send it back, It's expensive, so I got it right in my storeroom. And those spindles are $285 each here in Belize. I got six on them. Six on them, press. $1,800. Tie up. I have some bearings and so we call different. Or maybe yes, it might work for my tractor, but I don't need it because there are things that don't spoil. So I am saying this so that you can see, but people need to learn to manage money. So you are saying that the government can't manage the economy. You talk bullshit now. You talk stupidness, Cecilio. Let me tell you something, because I know I always want to try count like smart like Jules Vasquez, but I don't know the politician. I don't need no vote. All right, I want to tell you this. When Johnny Briceño take over Belize, he made a borrow. Dean Barrow was borrowing $1 million a day. When Johnny Briceño took over the country of Belize, Dean Barrow was borrowing $1 million a day. That is mismanagement. That is mismanagement. When Johnny Briceño get into government, the first thing that they did was try to carve up things when we had freeze the 10% from everybody and cut that $1 million a day borrowing. Stop. Johnny Briceño stop the borrowing our $1 million a day. The man, again, it's management. Thank you, Prime Minister John Briceño, for the management that you have. The next thing that was killing Belize was the GDP. When they were 168% per person. Right now, that has been cut down to 70% per person. One next thing, a good management, Cecilio Cho, is that they were giving the bolido to cronies. And they were making millions and millions and millions and millions. They were talking about close to $200 million in a bolido. Those bolido money are back in the coffers for the Belizean people. That's how you could go and get some good pre-care system in the country of Belize with national health insurance. That is how our youths are getting $2 million through the Sports Council. And right now, Cecilio, they will build a home for you and me. They will build a home for you, Cecilio, and they will build a home for me by the name of Old Folks Home. So when me and you can't go no more, we are going to a resting place. Calling Old Folks Home. They will do 4 Old Folks Home in a 4 different districts to the Bolido. And make I tell you more. What they don't do. They took over the port of Belize. This government buy over the port of Belize. The port of Belize belongs to us now. The millions and millions and millions of dollars that the port were generating and going into a private pocket and private bank account, it is coming now into the government coffers. Listen to this. That's why, by you say why they bex. That's why Channel 5 bex. That's why you say all of them and they anti-government. Channel 5 they anti-government because then that belongs to Michael Ashcroft and then take away the port from Michael Ashcroft. Jules Vasquez, now they get that $200,000 a month in advertisements. So he begs. Bam, see there? You want me to tell you more mismanagement? Make I tell you more mismanagement. The last government and governments at the past were paying for electricity millions and millions and millions of dollars of electricity. Today we own the chalios. We owe the Chalio Dam, the Molehom Dam, and the Baka something dam. We owe the 3 big dams in Belize. Plus, we just sign up with the Saudis to make sure that we get solar parks. All of these things are coming to help the Belizean people. Man, watch out. Look at the roads. Look at the roads, Cecilio. Look at the roads. I am serious about this. Watch out. No make people the. You say that's why I don't like talk this, because then they get offended the way how I say it, press. Because I don't know the media where want to lie and talk crap. I want to tell them the truth. I want to tell them what this government, and every government did a one successful thing. You understand? When Mr. Price became Prime Minister of this country in 1981 to 1984, Mr. Price he was the Prime Minister that gained independence for us. When Esquivel became Prime Minister, I don't know what good he do for we country. Then when Mr. Price get into as Prime Minister again in 93 things were going on, press. Then when Esquivel came back as Prime Minister again, I don't know what. I can't recall any kind of thing that they did. They said fire people and so forth. Then when Dean Barrow come, they had one lot of development. Dean Barrow started to transform this country a little bit, because that when Said Musa made with the tree and this and the tree. A lot of work happened under Said Musa. When Said Musa became Prime Minister of Belize, the economy started to shift. When Dean Barrow came into Prime Minister, again, a lot of development happens in the country. Know that Johnny Briceño is our Prime Minister. Man, watch, I'm telling you some things, Cecilio. Johnny Briceño is the best Prime Minister that this country has ever had. I know, Alayo. After independence, compared to the rest, I think Johnny Briceño is the best. And that's the reality. A lot of work. I know they say that things are expensive. Yes, things are expensive. Not only that Belize. You hear the Americans and they cry, hello, good morning, Power FM, you're on the air, Adelante.
Good morning, Sonny.
Morning.
You mentioned something a while ago about energy. Okay? You mentioned Vaca Falls. But you mentioned something very interesting. We got a loan from the Saudi Arabia to do a solar farm. That's, I think, it's going for 2 years now, and nothing has been off the ground as yet.
Yep.
Right? And the cheapest source of energy right now is solar energy. You pay for nothing more than the panels and your batteries. We spoke a couple of times, and I told you that they have a new, instead of using lithium batteries and using acid lead batteries, they have a new type of batteries, industrial batteries.
Industrial, yeah.
That they have. It is a German lady that invented this battery. It's called vanadium. And I ask you to research it and see what you find it. I've done my research. It's a vanadium battery. Its lifetime is unexpected lifetime.
Wow.
You know? They have a membrane in between. If the membrane is damaged, the two liquids, the negative positive liquids mix, but they can be recovered, right? And it is good for the environment. But we haven't get off the ground as yet, man. Right? We're talking about solar powered. Solar is getting cheaper and cheaper every day. Not in Belize, but across the world is getting cheaper. It's kind of cheap now in Belize here, right? But the expensive part are the batteries, right? And I can understand the talking about the environment, because if the batteries go bad, what will you do with it? If you have a lead battery, what will you do with it? It's harmful to the environment. If you have lithium batteries, likewise, right? But these vanadium batteries they're taking root now. They're moving away. But the thing is that a lot of people are complaining this month. Even myself, I saw my light bill went up drastically.
1,600
drastically. And I haven't been using nothing more than what I normally use.
Yep.
And as per normal. Don't tell me about my AC, because I use it normally.
Yep.
I haven't been using more, and I expect maybe with the heat, yes, it might go up only $20, $30. but it went up almost $100, man.
Yeah.
You know, and not only it's everybody complaining about it. And Mr. What they call it, the CEO for BL, when he said, oh, you're misusing this, you're misusing that. Come on, man, we're not misusing nothing. I think we're living a normal life. And I know the rates went up a little bit, right? The rates went up, but they don't really publish percentage that went up. But yes, energy is very expensive here in Belize. And the cheapest thing to do is solar powered.
Yeah.
Right?
Color, I don't
Solar
know.
powered.
I don't know if you have a knowledge. Maybe you could help me with this. But what I am understanding, that when the weather is extremely hot, and some of us have electrical wire running at a distance. They got some people who have the electrical wire from the post right to the house. And there's some that maybe they got most about 20 feet, some 30 feet, some up to 100, 150 feet to reach your homes. They say that electrical wire gets extremely hot. It's already hot. It's a hot wire because it gives you electricity. And when the sun, the temperature is extremely hot, it even gets hotter. And that's what makes it drags more electricity to be consumed at the homes. Do you have any idea about this?
Once you have a double insulation wire, right? The effect of the heat has nothing to do with it, right? I think it's just a myth. The thing is that if you have an AC, right, alternative current, that's the one we get. We get AC, alternative current. The thicker the wire, the better.
The better.
You have a better electrical flow.
Good.
To wherever you want to put it. If you're 100 feet from where you want the source, the thicker the wire, double insulation, much better. No problem. Right? No, that is the AC, alternative current. The DC, direct current, that meaning 24 volts, 12 volts. The thinner the wire, the better for the current to flow.
The thinner, the better?
You have less. That's right. You have less resistance.
DC.
Right? Because if you notice your car wirings, they're very thin.
Yes.
They're very thin, and that's right, because it is a direct current. It's a DC. You have a difference with DC
and AC. Correct.
Right. And then you have amperage. Now, the amperage determines the amount of power going there, the amount of heat flowing through. Right? The amperage. If you have voltage and you have amperage, two different things. The volt, 110 to 20, that's the voltage. Now, the amperage is the power you're pulling from that source. Right? So, just, I can refer you to some literature that you can read about it and will understand, because electrician will understand what I'm talking about, but most people won't. But the thinner your wire, if you run your wire 50 feet and it's thin, you're taking a big risk because you run hot and you could cause on fire. It's not actually the heat. And if it's normally, if you notice the lamppost, when you run your wire from the lamppost from one end to the next, it is three wires, a ground, a negative, and a positive, and they are properly well insulated, right? But apart from that, let's go back to the cost of electricity right now in our country. It's very, 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 very high. It's very high. We're the highest in the whole region for electricity. And we have the resource, we have the sun, we have vast amount of land that we can put these solar farms. Initial investment is a bit expensive, but in the longer run, it's cheaper than anything else. If you put wind power, anything that have moving parts have maintenance. You got to make bearings, you have wiring, that's maintenance, and they can go bad on you. Solar farms, no doubt. You just need to clean them and let's go back, right? So the cheapest energy right now is solar, and we have that. Air, we have that. We're in the tropics. We have a lot of sun, right? But again, the $77 million loan that we got from the Saudis, I see nothing been done, nothing. And everything has been signed. That's something to worry about, man. Anyway, that's my point of view today. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. No, but again, thank you very much for your contribution. Thanks. And what I want to say is that when the government have or broke out the news, you know. And I will see this. Press, how long am I telling you that I will fix the roof of my house? How long I've been telling you? About 2 years. Okay, I've been telling press that about 2 years I will fix the roof of the house because it leaks. When it rains, it leaks. I have shopped. I have went from bank to bank to bank to bank to bank to bank. I was very excited about 4 years ago, caller, when I wanted to do the roof of my house 4 years ago, and I went to the bank and we were going to get that done. It never did happen. We had some glitches where we had to do, and we get all the documents ready. And then something happened again. We never get it done. I have filled in applications with the National Bank of Belize. I have done applications with the Belize Bank. I have done application with Development Finance Corporation. I have done with Atlantic Bank. I have been soliciting. I'm trying to see how I can work things out. I have went to the credit union, and I have done, but there's always problems. There are always glitches. You need this document. You need that document. You need your financials. You need report from this. You need, and after the closest one, when I don't get everything, and I say, well, it gone, they are telling me, no, you have to get yourself insured. And then I said, okay, no problem. What is the insurance? Well, then you can find this insurance or that next insurance. And this is very good because I start paying my insurance, and if I die, then my family have no bill to pay. No mortgage is clear. It's very good. But if I live the entire loan and I successfully pay my loan, I would be paying the insurance almost $60,000. And at the end of paying the maturity of the loan, and is also the maturity of the insurance. So I would be paying a $60,000 to an insurance company that will only tell me thank you for hanging on to my hands all the way through their 15 years of your loan. That's what they will tell you. And bye-bye, Lego Mejano, because you're done. You don't cross the bridge. It's only to hold your hand during the period of the loan, and that will cost me close to $60,000. How can I afford a loan when it's almost 11%? 11%, where one loan, or that if you borrow $100,000, you have to cost you about $75,000. So if you borrow $100,000, you cost you about $75,000. You pay $175,000 back to the bank, and plus a $60,000 for insurance. So 75 plus 60, that 235, which actually almost the amount of the loan that you need. So it's again and again, that just broke me, and I said no. I am not going to do that. I told my wife, no. I have to find something different approach. What can we do? How can we get it done? You know, it's more expensive now to get even the services from lending institutions. And the thing is that I am not getting younger. I am getting older every day. And the older you get, the more expensive the loans become. The more expensive the loans become. So all of them thinking, Carla, that what we learn But again, like the government of Belize that wants to do the solar park, and cannot get off and started yet, so am I. Just I'm just like the government of Belize that want to fix the roof of my house, and I can't. I just can't. But then they are telling me, yeah, but you they do this and you they do that, and you they go eat steak. You they go the cocina sabor, and you they go the next one, and they eat one ribeye steak. Aseo they eat steak, Sani Baiza, and then you they tag that you no got money. You can't build a roof of your house, but you they eat one $50 plate of food. You understand? People and say that. Oh yeah, you can't, but you did a headlines that temerarios, the $1,000 ticket, but you can't buy 2 zinc for your house. So people watch these things, and people see certain things, or maybe they don't know that the press gave me the $1,000 make a gun that they show. And then they don't know that the press gave me the $1,000 make a gun that they show. But they are saying, are you fool? You fool, Sani Baiza. Why you take press $1,000 and gun that they show? Why you never get the $1,000 and buy zincs for your roof better? But then maybe they don't know that press only give me the ticket. Press never give me the money, give me the ticket. Well, you fool, Sani Baiza, because you're going to go sell the ticket and buy zinc for your roof. You say how things work? But the government of Belize, everything is a process, is a procedure. The other day I was mentioning to the Honorable Kevin Emmanuel Bernard. I said, Minister, I went to Belmopan, and when I was passing, I was looking to see the construction of the $95 million tertiary level hospital that again the Saudis are building on a soft loan to the country of Belize. The big nice with the land, and the big nice with where the hospital would have been built. It's how much years now? Almost a year and a half, 2 years. It's going for 2. I was looking for the construction. I was looking for the construction of the big hospital, and I asked, where will the hospital be built? I said, somewhere around this area. And we were looking, and it's just the same as how it was 20 years ago. No difference, no nothing. Where is the $95 million hospital that the country said that they will build? So I saw the Honorable Kevin Bernard, and I said, Minister, we're going on with the $1,000, with the $95 million hospital. He said, no, it's working. He said, but it's a lot of procedures, environment, and this and that, and paperwork, and they're getting everything ready. It's almost on the face of starting construction, Raul Santoya. It's almost on the but it's a lot of work, a lot of paperwork, a lot of this, a lot of that, and for make it take off, and it, unlike the hospital, unlike the solar system, unlike everything, it may be the same thing when they catch me 2 years and they try to do a roof and I can't. It's just the way how it is, But we try our very best. We try our very best to get things going. But if I will say this, look at the man, Kala. Look at the man where they say that gas expensive. Louis M. Wade Jr., the senator. Yes, man, Senator Wade. Excellent black soil just delivered before the rains. Come in, get yours now. Call me at 610-5679. Visiting Belize City or surrounding communities. Friday is going to be black soil. Here what they sell soil for $12.50 a bag. There you go. You could go anywhere and dig and full one sack and carry. Then they sell it for $12.50. $12.50 for a sack of soil, the man say. And in Navy, I mean, a half sack or 3/4 sack. Can they carry back one full bag? Yeah, but you say, but he say about fuel. He they talk about fuel and fuel this and fuel that, and they have to import fuel, and then they sell it for $13 a gallon. He they sell black soil for $12.50. Things bad, I believe that where they buy soil and all. So bad, Pastor Wade. Things bad, I believe that where they buy dirt. Dirt where they buy it. Think that joke. And I want to tell you something. And people will see it. People that love their gardens, people that love their flowers, people live for their gardens, and people want to buy it. I wonder how much crocus bag would a full one truck, because I got black dirt for full Belize City right now. I got black dirt for full Belize City. Just imagine Prescadogan. Just imagine Prescadogan, what is happening right now. Okay, make I put one quickly commercial break, press, because this is very important right now. Make I put one big game, Prescadogan, big game. So let's start with this. Let's start with this because this. Correct, Press, correct. So let's do this for the country, I believe. Let's do this.
The Sembrando Vida project in Belize is a product of the commitments made by the governments of Mexico and Belize, signed on May 7, 2022, with the visit of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador to Belize. The first phase of the project was launched in June of 2023, benefiting some 2,000 small farmers, and so today we witness the launch of phase 2 of the project, with another 2,000 Belizean small farmers set to benefit.
Sembrando Vida consists in 3 components. The first one, the financial, or $114 from up to 8 months, in-kind support, including seeds, plants, agrochemicals, and agroforest tools, and the improvement of productive units.
Con el apoyo del programa pudimos continuar con nuestra producción de maracuyá, pitahaya, guanábano y diversos árboles frutales, implementando técnicas y compuestos orgánicos que nos han permitido mejorar la calidad de nuestros productos, nuestra salud y sobre todo cuidar y proteger el medio ambiente. Gracias al programa no solo hemos mejorado nuestra economía, sino que también hemos encontrado un sentido y propósito de orgullo en todo lo que hacemos.
The feeding program started in 2022. We have the garden that gives us fresh veggies that we may use daily.
They give us a free meal every day. We have been getting healthy foods like lettuce, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, and many more.
Not much of us were feeding good at home. Some of the guys that come to school, they start growing more faster.
We are helping these kids who we saw when we came. They were eating at home, but they weren't eating balanced meals. It affects us because teaching, you have students falling asleep, not paying attention, not doing homework, because they're not that healthy. They don't have the nutrition that a growing child may need. Right now, we just had the picking of beans. at a nearby community. Years before, students don't come. Why? Because parents, it's easier for them to take them with them to work in the fields than come to school because there will be no one home to give them lunch. So what they're doing, they go to work and the students come to school.
At Belize Government Lotteries Limited, our community is the foundation of every game, and we love hearing your feedback. Tell us, how do you decide on the ideal rake for your games?
Now I'm back 22 because double follow double the last time I played at 99, so we're up back 22 guys. Well, it depends. Now I can interpret things stuff when I carry to somebody and then they would have given me the rake or what would have been the number for that. 39 because it's someone's special birthday.
I like to buy the 55 because I bring it from generation to generation. My family used to buy a lot of 55.
I have 11 and 44. Anything but a number 12 weeks.
Have you won with Bolito before, and how much did you win?
Yes. Of course, I always buy Bolito.
Like 4,000 or 5,000?
I want to leave it at cheap, but I like $1,000. I don't want to mention it.
For us Belizeans, picking a rake isn't just a guess, it's a ritual. Whether it's a dream from last night, a special birthday, or a family tradition you play every week, or just a feeling you can't ignore, we all have our way of finding that one lucky number. Make sure you try your luck today. Fui Fun, Fui Profits, Fui Bolito.
The Jeff 6 project is transforming how we manage our land, water, and natural resources, ensuring that development and conservation go hand in hand for a stronger, more resilient Belize. At the heart of this effort is the Ministry of Agriculture, playing a critical role in integrating sustainable practices into everyday farming. Through the Jeff 6 project, the ministry is helping farmers adopt climate-smart agriculture that boosts productivity while protecting soil, forest, and water resources. From improved livestock systems to diversified crops and agroforestry, the ministry is guiding producers toward methods that reduce land degradation, enhance biodiversity, and strengthen food security, creating farms that are both profitable and environmentally responsible. The Jeff 6 project is strengthening key value chains within the Belize River watershed by focusing on existing livestock, national and international markets, as well as supporting Cahoon oil and honey production to meet the Jeff 6 objective of expanding into at least one international market. Exploring additional high-potential commodities such as Ramon nut will create sustainable livelihood opportunities for farmers across the watershed. Through training, extension services, and technical support, the ministry empowers farmers with the knowledge and tools they need to succeed, building capacity at the community level and ensuring that sustainable agriculture becomes the new standard across production landscapes. Through the Jeff 6 project, the Ministry of Agriculture is not only growing food but cultivating sustainability, resilience, and opportunity for Belize.
The NBL playoffs are here.
Orange walk to the ball.
And this Friday, the Mega Best of 3 series kicks off in Orange Walk as the number 2 seed, the Big Bad Orange Walk Running Rebels, face off against the number 3 seed, the Kayo Western Ballers. 9 p.m. at the Orange Walk Multipurpose Stadium. Giveaways, the $5,000 halftime National Sports Council and Fuiba Leader Shooting Challenge, the NEBL Girls, plus more. So, Rebels Nation, come out to represent Game 1 of the playoffs as the Kayo Western Ballers is bringing their crowd. Sponsored by the Government of Belize.
Hi everybody, here we are at the Port of Belize, and 2.5 years ago your government decided that it's important for us to buy back the port for the Belizean people and for us to be able to do some sort of long-term planning. For the past 2.5 years, we've been doing a lot of planning. We've been meeting with the cruise lines, we've been meeting with different operators, and I believe that finally we're at the point of being able to build the much needed modern container port and a cruise port for Belize. That is going to be a game changer. That's going to modernize business in Belize, and it will allow us in Belize to be able to compete with any country in the region. I'm quite excited. I've met the employees, I've met the workers, and everybody's excited to make sure that we could build a world-class facility, not only for Belizeans, but for the region. I'm very proud of the team.
The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Kadugan, so we're back again, and definitely press. It's 8:56, 8:56 minutos, and boy, watch what the people here, then they school me up and tell me all kind of thing now. Yes, because I know that what happened is a rain or rain today. Let's go to the weather report. Make we run on the weather report. You know, we got to do the weather report thanks to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize, Old Master Rums.
The rum crown, the rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a drum. Some gold rum fade the foam, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lit. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a drum. Some gold rum fade the foam, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lit. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master hold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Med Service of Belize for this morning's weather forecast for today, June the 5th, 2026, as of 6:01 this morning. We join forecaster Mr. Tariq Matthews at the National Med Service of Belize. Good morning to you, Senor Matthews. Buenos dias.
Good morning, Belize.
The country experienced tranquil weather last night into early this morning with little to no rainfall observed over the country. Mainly fair weather conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast: sunny with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated with a medium chance for a few more over the extreme south tonight. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 94 inland, and 82 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will drop to around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 inland, and 68 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots, and the sea conditions will be moderate. A low tide will occur this morning at 6:28, followed by a high tide this afternoon at 12:38, another low tide tonight at 8:16, and another high tide early tomorrow morning at 2:30. The sun will set this evening at 6:25 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 5:17. The moon will set this morning at 9:35 and will rise tonight at 10:45. In the sargassum forecast, there is a possibility that a few more sargassum mats could drift ashore during the coming days, resulting in moderate impacts on beaches across the country. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone activity is not expected over our area during the next 48 hours. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
Their forecasts are on duty, Tariq Matthews, for this morning's weather report. And thank you to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the foam, Old Master climb the home. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master gold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lily. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a drum. Some gold rum fade the foam, Old Master climb the home. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold around. When the people having fun, Old Master gold around. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lit. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. You know, once again, good morning to you. It's 9:03, and sometimes we get kind of it gets complicated sometimes, you know, and honestly, the Belizean people sometimes they, you know, I want to get some live stuff, some good things, but later on we are talking about that, right, Press? I heard it starts at 2. Yeah, Press. Yeah, World Cup is next week Thursday. Yes. Mexico versus. But anyway, we're going to be back with Press Kadogan in just a few. With this, I got to say thank you for choosing Power FM. Thank you for being with us. And I will see that tomorrow, later on at what, 10:30. 10:30 we'll be back with the press prediction.
Home, sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize.
Playoffs are here. And this Friday, the Mega Best of 3 series kicks off in Orange Walk as the number 2 seed, the Big Bad Orange Walk Running Rebels, face off against the number 3 seed, the Kayo Western Ballers. 9 p.m. at the Orange Walk Multipurpose Stadium. Giveaways, the $5,000 halftime National Sports Council and FUIBA Leader Shooting Challenge, the NEBL Girls, plus more. So, Rebels Nation, come out to represent Game 1 of the playoffs as the Kayo Western Ballers is bringing their crowd. Sponsored by the Government of Belize. The NEBL playoffs are here. And this Friday, the Mega Best of 3 series kicks off in Orange Walk as the number 2 seed, the Big Bad Orange Walk Running Rebels, face off against the number 3 seed, the Kayo Western Ballers. 9 p.m. at the Orange Walk Multipurpose Stadium. Giveaways, the $5,000 halftime National Sports Council and FUIBA Leader Shooting Challenge.
A place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Desde los cañaverales de la capital azucarera, transmite la radio número 1, Power FM, el 95.5. Sintonízanos y mantente informado de los hechos y acontecimientos en Belice. Power FM, para lo último noticias y lo más reciente del mundo de la música. Power FM, tu radio de excelencia.
Legend, the game goes where you go, only on Digi TV. Catch all the excitement and don't miss a second of football's biggest celebration on your TV or stream on the go from your phone, wherever life takes you. Prepaid customers enjoy a one-day World Cup pass for just $3 or stay in the action with a 7-day World Cup pass for only $10. Purchase for yourself or someone else quickly and easily through the Digi Wallet app or by dialing *100#. Postpaid customers get the ultimate max plan for just $55 monthly on 2 devices or enjoy it free with your Digi One bundle. Visit your nearest Digi store or send us a WhatsApp message at 608-8888 to activate now. Don't just watch the game, live it. The game goes where you go, only on Digi TV. Every practice, every sacrifice, every victory has led to this moment. The Running Rebels securing the number 2 seed and punching their ticket to the playoffs. Phase 1 complete. Now it's time for Phase 2. And this phase comes with a warning for the Western Ballers. You had 2 chances during the regular season and failed both. If you're expecting a different result, think again.
Up in here, it's burning hot, we on fire.
Your Pelican Orange Walk Running Rebels are entering the postseason on fire. And this Friday, June 5th, will be an insane start to the NABL semifinals. Game 1 of the best of 3 series sees the number 3 seed Cayo Western Ballers invade the Orange Walk multi-purpose complex looking for revenge. But the mighty Green Machine has other plans.